Hey girl, you okay? Hi friends. It looks like Suchi doesn't want to sit by me right now, which kind of hurts as she's been following me around literally all day until I decide to film a video. It has been 3 days with my new baby ragdoll kitten, Suchi. She's 4 months old and she is the best girl. She is so sweet and playful and so cuddly and chilled. And I just feel so grateful for her. I think that she's the cutest cat that I've ever known. But I might be biased. And I thought I would just do a little update on what it's like. I'm learning so much. I have wanted a cat for ages, but I was always just a bit nervous about what it would be like. So I thought I'd do a little update now that I've got her. And I don't think I was prepared for how much bonding would happen. Like how much I feel like I'm getting to know her and her personality. One thing about Suchi is she's really gentle. She has not scratched me once at all. She's never hissed. She's never done any of that. She's been a bit of a scaredy cat now and then. She's hidden from different things, but overall she's super gentle. And when I say super gentle, I have put her on a harness and walked her around the room. I have picked her up loads, even when she doesn't want to be. I've given her 2 showers in one day. That's a story time. But yeah, I've been very hands-on with her, very direct, and she is just the most gentle kitten. When she doesn't like something, she'll meow. She hasn't hissed, she hasn't scrammed. So that's really exciting. Now, obviously, she's 4 months, so she's not been neutered yet. So in a couple of months, or in a month, I think, I'll have to get her neutered. So I'm hoping that her personality doesn't change because she's just really sweet, super playful, as any kitten is. Also very sleepy. And I know, obviously, as they get older, they can be a little bit less crazy, which is kind of a good thing, because another thing I've noticed is her zoomies at night. Like when it's time to go to bed, she just goes on one and is just everywhere in the room, and I've had to make the room so safe. I did put netting under the bed, and I'm so glad I did that, because she is a ninja. She will get in any space. It can be so small and she will absolutely get in there. She will get through a door. If you open a door for a moment, if you open the wardrobe for a moment, she's in there and she's hiding in a crevice, and then she'll come out. She's not hiding, she's more exploring. But it just means that I have not let her out of my bedroom and my bathroom. So I've got an ensuite here. So I've not let her out of this space, no matter how much she wants to get out to the rest of the flat. I've carried her out a couple of times when she just wouldn't stop meowing and I had some stuff to do in the kitchen. But I desperately need to cat-proof my living room and my kitchen before then. Like there are so many gaps where I'm like, oh, she would be behind the freezer there, or she would be, you know, just in the place where she should not be. So for now, she's just exploring this space, but I think she's loving it. I think she's doing really well. Another thing that I've loved so far, how interested she is in every single thing that I do. Like I will literally be filming a tape. That was a bit annoying, I'm not gonna lie, but I was filming an audition tape and she was just all over the camera, all over the stand, just so constantly interested. She's doing that thing where she follows me around when I walk, so I have to be careful that I don't literally like trip over her, because she'll just be quickly right beside my feet with every step and every turn, which is cute, but you know, low-key a hazard. But yeah, I've been absolutely loving it so far. As you may know from my first video, I'm toilet training her, so I'm trying to get her to use a toilet-shaped litter tray. Now, on day 1, she used that straight away. She peed in it, did number 2, it was absolutely fine, and I was like, yes. But the instructions say to keep this toilet-shaped litter tray on the floor for like the first 2 weeks. But I was like, she's already litter trained, and she's used it on the floor. I'll just go to the next step, which is keeping it on the toilet. And so I kept it on the toilet, but then she didn't use the toilet all day. And I was like, oh, she'll come round when she really needs it. Like I kept putting her on it so she knew where she was. She had steps to get up to it, all of that. Also, I did put a thing with a bell on it because she's such a ninja and she's so small. that I was scared I would lose her otherwise. And honestly, the bell has been really helpful, because the other day she got out of the room without me noticing, and I had no idea where she was until I heard the bell. So I've read mixed reviews about whether you should put the bell, whether it affects the hearing. I've read mixed reviews, but she seems fine with it, and it is really helpful because I do have quite a spacious space, and there are so many crevices that she could get into that might not be safe for her. So it's definitely best that I can actually hear it while I'm still blocking off every possible little route that she should take. But anyway, back to the story about how I was doing with the toilet training. So she used the litter quitter, she used the toilet seat-shaped litter tray, and I was so buzzed, and I was like, oh, we'll just go to the next step. She's obviously already litter trained, like, why waste time? And then she wasn't using it for ages, and I thought I'd cleaned the litter tray well. I'd taken out the number 2 she had done, I'd taken like the clumped bits. But then later on in the day, I've got like a walk-in shower, so it closes off completely. But she had basically got in the shower and she was just peeing, and it was like the biggest pee ever, and it absolutely stank. No disrespect to her. And so I just closed off the cubicle straight away, because I was like, she's just going to hop on out of here. And because it was such a big wee, she was kind of sat in it, so it was clearly all over her fur. And I was like, I'm not having her put wee all over the floor and all over everywhere, because she literally gets on everything. So I closed the door and I just started, I very gently, you know, I tried to put the water on slowly at first. I eased her in. I've watched videos on how to ease them in, but I basically had to give her a wash, and she did not like it. So then I let her out of the shower and I thought, okay, we'll try a bath in the sink. She did not like that, and she was jumping everywhere. I added a bit of soap to her, and I thought, okay, maybe that would do, maybe that will do. And then later on, as she was drying, her fur was just drying in a really ugly way. It was like sticking together, and then she still smelled like wee, and I was like, I am so sorry, Suchi, please forgive me for what I'm about to do. So I put on some super thick clothing because I was scared that she might scram me, and I lured her out from her hiding place from the last trauma of the shower, and I just picked her up and got back in the shower, and we did it slowly, we did all of that, but I just really held her and just washed her. Like, I foamed her up with this amazing peach cat shampoo that I got on Amazon. So glad I got that. Oh my goodness, it smells amazing. And right now, her fur is so soft, you guys. She is so soft. I'm really excited. I'm having friends come round for my birthday soon, and I'm actually so excited. I hope her coat still feels like it does now, because she is so soft, and I cannot describe how soft she is. Way, way softer than when I first picked her up. That shampoo, I totally recommend it, and I will link it in the description of this video. I just held her and she was meowing. She wanted to run away, but I just really held her. I tried to do that thing when they say that you should grab them by the scruff of their neck. And like when I would do that, she would get really calm, but it just feels so aggressive grabbing her skin like that. So I was just kind of cocooning her, and then she would run away to like hide under me, and so I just got absolutely soaked, because I would still just pour the water on her, and it was like a good temperature. It was a very gentle flow, and in the end I was able to fully wash every bit of her. And for the first like minute or two, she was really meowing, climbing up on my head and my shoulders to try and get out of it. But afterwards, she kind of just accepted her fate, and she was just there waiting for it to be over. And so I gave her a really good wash, and then I dried her off and just held her for ages and gave her loads of treats and apologized and was like, please forgive me, I'm so sorry, I love you so much. And she forgave me. You forgave me, didn't you, girl? She forgave me, and yeah, and now like I cannot express how soft she feels. I have no regrets. She smells so, so good, and like I'm happy for her to be on the bed again. If she had still stunk of a wee, I would have been like, girl, you better get down. But yeah, so she's had 2 showers, and I'm actually thinking that I'm going to carry on washing her like once a week, or maybe once a week is a bit much, but whenever she needs it, I'll carry on washing her. I know that cats are self-cleaning, but I just want her to be used to it. I don't want it, you know, if she ever somehow got fleas, she's an indoor cat, she shouldn't get fleas, but I'll give her the treatment and everything. But if she ever one day needed a bath, I don't want it to be traumatic. Like, stuff happens, especially with cats. Sometimes they spill things, all of that. And so I just want to know that she knows that it's okay to have a wash sometimes. And I think, I think she does. I think she does, because she's definitely forgiven me. But yeah, that is the update on Suchi, life with Suchi. She is the best. I truly was not expecting how much bonding we've done in terms of like, she's so unique, she's so sweet. I really feel like I'm getting to know her. Like when she looks me in my eyes, I feel like she knows what I'm saying and I know what she's saying, and it's been 3 days. Like even when she stunk of wee, I just felt sad that my little baby stunk of wee and I just wanted her clean. Like there was no part of me that was like, oh gross, get away. Like the bond, oh my goodness, animals are the best. Animals are the best, cats are the best. And don't get me wrong, I used to be a dog person, you guys. And I still am, I still love dogs. There's space for all kinds of love. But as in like, I didn't even think I liked cats. But then one time I ended up living in a house where I looked after this cat, and that cat was so mean. She did not show me any love. She would scratch you. She would not let you touch her. I was scared to pet her, and yet I loved her. I absolutely loved her. I remember one time she sat on my lap and she made biscuits on my leg and it wrecked. It hurt so bad, but I loved it. Whereas Suchi is so gentle. She doesn't scram. She literally doesn't scram me. Even when she wanted to get out of the shower, she didn't try to hurt me. She was just like meowing sadly. There was no scratching, even though I was clearly the one doing it to her.